Hello, I'm about to demo my application. So here is the emulator and here is the database inspector. So I'm using the RoomDB as my in-app database. So to demo how the entry is insert and delete, I can visualize it through the database inspector. So while we start to run the application, it will start the manual. So it has two sections. The first one is the display section. The house data display will display the measured heart rate and the measured respiratory rate after the user click the corresponding button. And the second section is the groups of button. So it's starting from the measure heart rate button, which will let the user select the file on the video file on the download folder and read it and process and calculate the heart rate. And the second button is the measure repository rate, which will read three CSV file for XYZ axis recorded through the accelerometer and calculate the repository rate. And the third button is the delete or record data, which will erase old entry in the database. And the last one is the symptoms button, which will allow the user to upload their symptom with rating to the database. So when the user click the heart rate button, it will first request the user to grant the permission. Then you can select the video on the download folder. Then it will start processing. It will start calculating the heart rate. And the second button is a measure repository rate, which when you click it, it will directly read the CSV file under the assets folder, then calculate the result. So, because the video file is quite large, so it takes several seconds to finish processing. So it will start showing the status of processing heart rate. Once it finish, it will display the data such as heart rate with 155. So for the initialize of data database, you can see that before any symptom is uploaded, the database. So I have one table which is heart rate record. So this is all empty before any symptom is uploaded. So the user can click the symptom button, then it will go to the symptom screen. So it will have 10 symptoms in a list. So the user can click the symptom, then they can rate their symptom through clicking the star icon on the screen. Once they give the rate, then they can click upload symptom. Then the heart rate and the repository rate and the rate of their symptom will be inserted to the data into the database. So if the user click again with different symptom with different rating, then you will have another entry here. So now if the user want to leave the app and don't want any they want to erase all of the data, they can just click the delete or record data. So by clicking it, you can see that all of the entry is erased. So for the implementation detail, you can see that I use the JPEG composable and the room database for my application. So I have set up the Gradle script for the RoomDB, and here is other implementations such as the view model and coroutine and the compose UI to for my application. So the main manual can have a flag to display to decide I should display the symptom screen or the main menu screen, like for those calculate her rate and the full button. So this is transit whenever the user click the symptom button, it will set this flag to true, then load the symptom screen in. And to grant the permission, I use the launch activity launcher. So it will first request the permission through the request contrast with request permission method. Then it will check the granted permission. Then you will go to uh, go to launch the open document, then retrieve the URI and pass it to the measure her rate. So now you will see there is a view model here. So it's a centralized data manager. So I create a class with us a view model, and it's handle all of the requests to no matter from to retrieve the real file from assets or download folder, or do the operation to database. So the data manager is a view model, and it has several stateful variable. So the stateful variable will be retrieved by the main activity. Then it can update those data in time with the latest data. So here you can see that we have the measure her rate. It will end up calling the her rate calculator, which is the provided helper code function. And we also have the repository rate, which will call the helper function, which will call another function, and it will first read the CSV file and call the helper function. So the CSV file is through the app context access and open the input string with a stream reader to read line by line and return a list of float for post processing. And we also have the upload symptom and delete symptom for database operation. And here is a special init block because I'm using the RoomDB, so which will not be available if we still don't have any data or operation submit to the database. So I use the init block to force we do some do some operation to the database, so we can uh, directly see there is no any data in the database while we first start the application. And here is the symptom screen. It's just have a card with elevation, which will overlap the 10 symptom for user to select. And once it select, it will put this flag as false, and the base screen will show up. So would be fully showed up. So it will have 5 star icon data. So here we have a list of symptoms for record the name and the rating, and so it will bind to the on-click action of each icon, and you will update the select symptom and the rating we have select. So once we finish it, once we select the symptom and rate it, the application will have the knowledge about what is the state of a symptom with rate. So once we collect the upload symptom, we will parse it and set other unselect symptom to 0 and do the operation to the database. So the database, as a RoomDB, we have the this I forgot I have this Kathleen annotation progress tool to so it support we can declare the entity of the entry in the database and the interface to to uh this to say this is a single instance in our application, and have a database abstract to build the build the data set. So in the file manager, we will have this to initialize our data set to initialize our database for further operation. So her rate calculator, originally the process only work on absolute path. I switched to using a file descriptor to read the file in. And for the repository rate, I just use the same helper code. Thanks. 体验结束了。